reminiscent of what her husband once called the third way, the path that exploited the political center. The concept seems to have stuck. 2 years later, in a Time magazine cover story titled The Presidential Ambitions of Hillary Clinton, Karen Tumulty wrote, "Speculation swirls around a possible bid for the White House in 2008. Hillary may not have Bill's gift for campaigning, but her toughness and centrist vision could make her the Dem to beat." Hillary, the lady with a centrist vision. Who would believe it? If true, it is a remarkable conversion story. After 40 years battling for every imaginable liberal cause on earth, Hillary Rodham Clinton goes to the Senate and becomes a right-of-center politician. Could this be? The darling of the left, the feminist-in-chief, the architect of universal health care, the author of It Takes a Village, has abandoned the causes of a lifetime and turned to the right? After years in the political trenches with the best the left has to offer, Hillary Rodham Clinton has rejected the ideals for which she fought so hard? Or could there be something else going on here? The argument goes that Hillary's political philosophy began to evolve as she tackled the problems of the nation from her new perspective as a member of Congress. Equally important, we are told, the sincerity of her transformation is unquestionable. New York Times reporter Raymond Hernandez explained in February 2005, "Conservatives have long caricatured Hillary Rodham Clinton, New York's junior senator, as a sort of Democrat whose positions on social issues are out of step with Americans deeply concerned about religion and moral values. But while Mrs. Clinton has been strongly identified with polarizing issues like abortion rights, the picture that conservative Republicans paint of her is at odds with the side of herself she has lately displayed as she enters a new phase of her public life." Is it possible Hillary is mellowing with age? It happens to the best of us. Why not her? Dan Balls, the Washington Post's savvy political writer, is buying it, or at least selling it. In May 2006, under the headline, "Clinton is a politician not easily defined," he wrote that Hillary defies easy characterization, and in spite of her vast experience in the various roles of lawyer, governor's wife, first lady, and senator, she is still trying to demonstrate whether these yielded a coherent governing philosophy. For now, she is defined by a combination of celebrity and caution. Wait a New York minute. Does Dan Balls really want us to believe that Hillary Rodham Clinton has been reduced to nothing but a combination of celebrity and caution, all in the course of a few years? Are we to forget about the 8 years as co-president and decades as an outspoken advocate of most every left-wing cause, and limit ourselves only to Hillary's 6 years in the Senate when assessing her political philosophy? We are to treat one of the most widely recognized women in the world as if she dropped out of the sky and onto the political scene just a few years back? Okay, for the sake of argument, let's consider that Hillary does look at life differently now, that her years in Congress really have changed her. Then her Senate voting record will support the argument, right? Wrong again. According to Donald Lambro of the Washington Times, as a senator, Hillary has led no great legislative offensives, proposed no major original legislative reforms of her own, and seems bereft of any new ideas. Liberal blogger Marcos Molitzis, writing for the Washington Post, made the same observation. Hillary doesn't have a single memorable policy or legislative accomplishment to her name. Being a do-nothing senator doesn't give you a pass on a lifetime of liberal advocacy. And her actual voting record belies any claim that Hillary has moved toward the middle. A National Journal analysis of her lifetime key votes puts Hillary as more liberal than 80% of her Senate colleagues. In addition, the left-wing crowd at Americans for Democratic Action gave Hillary a near-perfect A for her votes during her first 4 years in the office. They stopped grading after 2004. So, if it's not her voting record, what justification is there to suddenly call her